Hi, good morning, everybody. This is Dominic of Focal Software, and today we're going to have a webinar. And hopefully, the topic we'll be discussing today will be useful, and you'll be able to get tips and solutions to effectively manage your e commerce business. So, for this webinar, our topic is the challenges of managing multiple e commerce marketplaces. So, if you're an entrepreneur or an e commerce manager and you have accounts on Amazon, Shopify, Etsy, and all of those other platforms, and you're experiencing pain points, difficulty in running your e commerce operations within those platforms, then this webinar is for you. Or if you're just starting off in your e-commerce journey, then the concepts and challenges that we will be discussing on this webinar today may provide guidance on what to avoid and how to solve those challenges. So yeah, so let's move forward. So as I said, this webinar is about the challenges of managing multiple e-commerce marketplace. Now, whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or a newcomer in the e-commerce space, uh, getting setting up accounts on those platforms is useful. But as soon as you set up more accounts, it becomes challenging, especially if you have no tool or a system or a framework that you're using to manage. So yeah, so setting up e-commerce marketplaces, you need to ensure success and maximize your online presence. So before we proceed with the challenges, let's have an overview of the e-commerce marketplaces that's available today. Those that are convenient, accessible, with a wide reach of audience and buyers. As soon as you sign up. So let's move forward. So top of the list, obviously Amazon. It's a global reach, wide range of product categories, fulfillment by Amazon, FBA for easy shipping and customer service. You have advertising options for increased visibility. So if you're starting off as an e-commerce business or entrepreneur, going to Amazon with its established reach and presence is the way to go. The next step or next platform is eBay. Obviously you're familiar with eBay, auction style, and fixed price listings, large customer base. It does have seller protection policies and easy listing and selling process. So yeah, so we have Amazon, eBay. Next is Etsy. With Etsy, it focuses on handmade, vintage, and unique products. Something that you wouldn't find sometimes on Amazon or eBay, but it's uniquely being sold on Etsy. And you have a community of creative sellers, and I've seen some of the products over there. It's really unique. Some 3D printed, some woodworks. Yeah, just a large spectrum of product sellers. There is customization options for your shops, so you could change the design of your pages, and the direct communication between buyers and sellers. Now, it's not just limited to Etsy. I know eBay and Amazon has those options as well, but with Etsy, they take the next step in that direct communication. Next on the list is Walmart Marketplace. So obviously, with Walmart, you have access to their large customer base, competitive commission rates. They have a very good seller support, and obviously, with Walmart, you have integration with Walmart's brick and mortar stores. So yeah, can't go wrong with Momo. With Shopify, for those who want to easily set up a store, you could create and customize your own online store, set it up, buy a domain, and once you set that up on Shopify, you have a wide range of themes and apps, similar to what you have on WordPress. Integrated payment processing with Shopify. You have options, obviously credit cards, Stripe, fiat currencies, and I think crypto is even uh, a thing now. SEO friendly features. So in terms of setting up a shop, um, if you have SEO functions, your website or your store would easily be indexed by Google and show up on the search results page. Last on the list is Alibaba. Alibaba is from China, so it connects buyers and sellers globally. And with Alibaba, it's all about wholesale and bulk. So if you're in that type of business, you should check out Alibaba. There is trade assurance for secure transactions and extensive product categories. So yeah, so we have Alibaba, Shopify, Walmart, Etsy, eBay, and Amazon, and these are so far as of now and as of this webinar, the popular e-commerce marketplaces that a lot of entrepreneurs and e-commerce businesses are setting their business on. So yeah, now we've discussed the platform, the e-commerce marketplaces. So what are the benefits of selling on multiple marketplaces? So number one is increased reach. By setting up accounts on Amazon, eBay, Shopify, and all of those other stores, it allows your business to reach a larger audience and tap into new customer bases because each platform has its own specific customer base. So yeah, so by listing products on different platforms, you can increase your visibility, attract customers who may not have found them otherwise. And I believe in some of those stores, it also gets indexed by Google, so you could show up on Amazon, eBay, and you also show on Google. So there's an increased reach online, which is good for business. And obviously, diversification of sales. If you're selling on multiple marketplaces, it helps your businesses. You're not putting your eggs in one platform. You're spreading it all out, not just relying on one platform. Now, it could protect your company from fluctuations in the market, changes in consumer behavior. So if like one website goes down, let's say Etsy isn't getting more of a traffic, you could get traffic from eBay, Amazon, or your own Shopify store. So you're spreading your products across different platforms and limiting the risk and just increasing your chance of success. So on these two benefits alone, your business would be really be fruitful, increasing reach and diversification of sales. Now that we've discussed different marketplaces and the benefits, now we're gonna go into the meat of this webinar, which is the challenges. What are you up against when you actually set up accounts on these stores, multiple stores, and there is a benefit to that of selling on multiple accounts, but there are also a corresponding number of challenges. And this is just an overview. So number one is inventory management. So obviously, if you have multiple accounts on multiple platforms, keeping track of your inventory across multiple marketplace can be complex and time consuming because what you need to do is you need to go check on one store, log in, log out, go to another store, and yeah, it's just really time consuming. Number two, pricing. So obviously, if you're changing one price on one platform, then you need to go to another account, change your price, and go. If you have three or four accounts, then that's just kind of tedious because it just takes up too much time. Next on the list is order fulfillment. So if you're running your orders, managing your orders, then having those different marketplaces could be a logistical challenge because you need to set up for the shipping and everything, and just making sure that all the orders go out and the shipping goes out on time. That's such a challenge for you. And obviously, customer service with each different platform. You would get inquiries, you would get you know some product issues and whatnot. What other customer service request that would be coming, and it would be unique to each platform. So if you're having 4 to 5 accounts, and you need to log in and check, check your email, check, and it's just you may miss out on some inquiries that's gonna come back to haunt you basically if you miss out on those. So customer service. So yeah, listing optimization is another problem. I think if you have multiple products, then you need to optimize it for each specific platform. Now, each platform does have its own formatting, And if you're doing it manually, it's just time consuming as well, and it would take so much time, especially if you're changing product lines or having bundles or something. Yeah, it's kind of challenging. Next on the list is marketing and advertising. Obviously, if you have different e-commerce business, or set up on a different accounts, you need to develop different marketing strategies for each one, and that is challenging because the approach for eBay, the approach for Amazon, and approach for Etsy, Shopify, there are some similarities, but again, the target audience are different, so you need to have something set up. And with marketing and advertising, obviously, you need to track ROI and everything. So data analytics and reporting. With each platform, they have their own reporting analytics data. And just going over, the more platforms that you're trying to manage, the more demanding and the more data that you need to review, which kind of gets challenging because you get comprehensive reports, and identifying trends can be really difficult. And next, I don't know, the last challenge is integration with e-commerce platform. There are some integrations, APIs, and other third-party applications that you need to actually set up, and having those on one platform can be difficult. So if you have multiple, then you need to have multiple accounts, and it's just you know kind of gets messy in terms of like making sure that you have a seamless data transfer and synchronization. Not to mention also compatibility, updates, and troubleshooting. So it's quite a handful in just integrating APIs and so much more. So so we have, going back up. So we have inventory management, pricing, profitability, order fulfillment, customer service, listing optimization, marketing and advertising, data analytics, reporting, integration with e-commerce platforms. So there's a lot of challenges if you're planning to set up multiple accounts for e-commerce marketplaces. And if you're actually doing this right now, then you would understand all of this, because I think these are some of the common pain points that a lot of customers are experiencing, or a lot of e-commerce businesses are experiencing right now. So yeah, let's add on to the first one, inventory management. So obviously the challenge is stock level tracking. So keeping track of inventory across multiple marketplaces can be challenging. And then just as I said before, obviously if you have an account on eBay, Amazon, Shopify, keeping track of the products is kind of confusing. And a lot of people would resort to having spreadsheets or having a manual manual tools to just monitor stock levels to prevent overselling. And I think that's one of the key problems with inventory management is overselling. Selling on multiple marketplace increase the risk of overselling. So you need everything synchronized. Not just having the right balance of updating for your products and stocks. So right, that's inventory management. So with multiple e-commerce marketplace having multiple accounts is also there's also pricing and profitability. In this category alone, there's a lot of separate challenges. Like, and let's go through each one. So with pricing, you need to be competitive. So you need to have that attractive price that's going to attract customers. But if you have different accounts and different platforms, this could be quite challenging as you need to set each one. So that's the thing with competitive pricing. You need to make sure that you're pricing your products more attractive than the competitors on that platform alone. And then obviously with competitive pricing, underneath that is fee management. Each marketplace has its own fee structure, and some have listing fees, transaction fees, and fulfillment fees. And just managing these fees alone is kind of complex. And then the next one is channel conflict. So selling on multiple marketplaces can lead to channel conflict, where the same product is listed at different prices on different platforms. And I've seen this one before. You have I think that the same seller on eBay, same seller on having or Shopify, but they have different pricing. So obviously, if you own both sites, one site is gonna be it's not gonna get sales because they're gonna go to the other side. So having consistency in the pricing is gonna help your business. Next one is inventory management. Obviously, overstocking or understocking can lead to lost sales or additional storage costs. And I think for those businesses with experience, this is a make or break in terms of inventory management and shipping and fulfillment. Coordinating shipping and fulfillment across multiple marketplaces can be time consuming and costly. And I don't need to go through the details of that because obviously, just on one platform alone, it is time consuming. So, making sure that delivery and managing customer expectations is key for repeat business because I think that is the last part. If you're familiar with customer life cycle, the delivery of the product and having a good customer service and a positive customer experience means a repeat cycle of business for you. So yeah, so these are some of the pricing and profitability challenges that you need to be aware of if you haven't experienced it already. And moving forward, so with order fulfillment, there are some challenges. Now, with shipping management, coordinating shipping logistics across multiple marketplaces can be complex and time consuming. Obviously, if you have multiple marketplaces, different audience, different systems, and keeping track of when the product goes out, the delivery, it is crucial because if the logistic provider missed the delivery, it all goes back to you, which is the seller. So you need to keep tabs on shipping management. For inventory management, obviously, keeping track of the number of stocks and making sure that you have enough stocks. And if there was one platform that can enable you in managing inventory, that would really help. Next, obviously, inventory is order tracking. Obviously, you need a platform that provides customers with real-time order tracking, so they know that the order leaves the warehouse. They know when it's arriving, and just to keep them updated. So having the tracking numbers and updating order status sometimes have manual errors. So you need to assure that these uh, issues are addressed early on. Next on the list is customer service. Now, I think once the customer has actually purchased the product, and did everything on that journey, I think customer service is key. So managing customer inquiries and messages from multiple marketplaces can be challenging, and you need to have a dedicated team to respond promptly and efficiently to customer questions and concerns. So most would have like a live chat customer service where you could actually interact with customers before they purchase a product, reassuring them of their inquiries or questions about the item, pricing, delivery, and also as important of handling inquiries is resolving issues. Like if your customer they have ordered and there's delays or some sort of product defect, you need to have a fast return time in terms of communication from the customer support, making sure that your team or your company could address and resolve their issues as fast as possible to maintain customer satisfaction. Because once you miss that one, it's really hard to get a repeat purchase from an unhappy customer from bad customer service. Next on the list is listing optimization. Obviously, if you have multiple products in multiple platforms, you need to optimize the titles, the descriptions, and the pricing. So it is complex because you need to have an understanding of the character limit, the guidelines, and just having the keywords and the tags, which would be useful for for SEO and website indexing. Writing effective descriptions, I guess, in terms of the copy, in terms of conversions, that would actually help with search algorithms across platforms. Keeping inventory levels and pricing, and lastly, keeping tabs on your competitors. So if you're actually aware of what they're doing, then you could be ahead of whatever strategies, or whether it's pricing, whether it's customer service, whether whatever activity they are doing. You could keep tabs on that. And some of the best practices to overcome these challenges for listing optimization is number one, do a keyword research to identify high performing keywords for each marketplace. Now, there are some tools to do that. You need to optimize product titles and descriptions, including relevant keywords, but still maintaining clarity and readability. You're just not doing the optimization, technical optimization for search engine. You are optimizing for human eyes. Next is making sure you use high quality images and videos to showcase products and enhance the listing's visual appeal. Regularly monitor and analyze listing performance, the metrics to identify areas of improvement, and basically just staying up to date with marketplace policies and guidelines to ensure compliance and maximize visibility. Yeah, so I hope this best practices would be able to help your business for listing optimization. For marketing and advertising, I guess this is also key. If you're creating effective campaigns, you need to develop targeted marketing campaigns that resonate with specific audience of each marketplace. So your campaign on eBay would be different from Amazon, Shopify, and Etsy. You need to understand what sort of campaign resonates with them that would move them down the funnel in terms of converting on that specific website. And that involves using the right language, the odd copy, the visuals that capture their attention and obviously drive conversions. The next one is managing budgets. So you need to allocate your advertising budgets across multiple marketplaces to maximize ROI, which is really important because you need to understand how much you're spending for your marketing and how much of that is actually bringing in customers. And obviously monitoring and optimizing campaign performance to ensure efficient use of marketing budgets. Again, ROI again. So, yeah, so that is for marketing and advertising. For data analytics and reporting, again, with multiple e-commerce marketplace, there's just so many reports, different reports for each tool. And each platform has its own system, has its own reporting style, format, and you need to be aware of the analytics and reporting challenges when you're managing multiple e-commerce marketplace. So let's go with the first one, which is data integration. So data integration basically means integrating data from multiple marketplace into a centralized system that you could use to analyze, the performance. And this involves data formats and APIs. Now, it is quite tricky, but you need to have a system that could accommodate multiple datas from multiple platforms, and you could have like one place where you could review everything that makes your job easier. And next one is, since you're getting data, you need to make sure data accuracy. So making sure that data accuracy across multiple marketplaces is true to what's being, what's true happening to each site. So you might need to make sure there's no discrepancies and the reporting as well. Next on the list is performance metrics. So obviously you need to keep tabs of sales, conversion rates, and customer feedback. And having these performance metrics is important because the more you improve on each factor, sales conversions, then you should have an increase in sales. And that goes across the board. Also, with inventory management, managing inventory across multiple marketplace, you need to have accurate and real-time data. That, as I said earlier, to avoid stockouts or overselling, and tracking inventory levels, fulfillment, and returns. And lastly, report generation, having multiple accounts on e-commerce marketplaces. You need to have a centralized reporting that provides insight into sales, profitability, customer behavior, and marketplace trends that can be time consuming. So, something that simplifies reporting is what you need. Now, the next one is integration with e-commerce platforms. Now, obviously, the challenge of selling on multiple marketplaces for integration with e-commerce platforms is number one, syncing inventory. 'Cause if you have multiple platforms, then it's difficult to keep tabs. So you need to make sure that stock levels on each platform is being reported accurately as soon as possible. Also, order data, integrating order data from various marketplaces can be complex. So having that efficient order data reporting in the order fulfillment process will be essential. So now we move forward to the best practices for managing multiple marketplaces. Number one is centralized inventory management. So you need to have a system that you could utilize inventory management software to track all the stock levels all across the board, all across marketplaces that provides real-time sync to avoid overselling and stock out, a streamlined order fulfillment so everything is automated to make sure that you have timely and accurate shipments, integrated with shipping carriers for seamless label printing and package tracking. Obviously, consistent branding, making a consistent branding and messaging across all platforms. You can't have one name different on this site and another one different logo. So you need to have professional product images and compelling product descriptions. The next one for competitive pricing, making sure that you're keeping aware of what your competitor prices are, and having a platform to change your pricing for all platforms, and using dynamic pricing strategies to optimize sales and profitability. The next one is customer service excellence. So you're providing prompt and helpful customer support across all marketplaces that allows you to respond to customer inquiries and resolve issues in a timely manner. Next one is performance analytics. Track key performance metrics for each marketplace, analyze data to identify trends, optimize listings, and make data driven decisions. And finally, scalable infrastructure, making sure that your e commerce infrastructure can handle multiple marketplaces. That means as soon as, if you have one system of managing your existing set of accounts from all of this e-commerce platform, it will allow new entrants to the game to be managed, and then investing in robust hosting and scalable technology solutions. So key takeaways for this webinar: number one, centralized inventory management. So managing inventory across multiple marketplaces can be challenging, which I've seen. Centralized inventory management system can help streamline operations and prevent overselling or stockouts. Number two, order fulfillment and shipping. Coordinating under fulfillment and shipping across multiple marketplaces can be complex. So it's important to have efficient process in place to ensure timely and accurate delivery. Number three, pricing and competitive analysis. So pricing products competitively is crucial in an e-commerce marketplace and making sure that it is consistent across platforms and it stays competitive towards the pricing strategies of your competitors. And number four, customer service and reputation management. Providing excellent customer service is key for maintaining a positive reputation. And promptly addressing customer inquiries and resolving issues can help build trust and loyalty, which we all want from our business. And so we've reached the end of this webinar. So, in conclusion, managing multiple e commerce marketplaces can be complex and challenging. But we've also shared some of the things that you can do to get over and solve these challenges. So we'll proceed with the key takeaways. So, number one, effective inventory management is crucial to avoid overselling and stockouts. Number two, streamlining order fulfillment process can improve customer satisfaction. Number three, using data analytics can provide insights for optimizing sales and marketing strategies. And the last one, building strong relationships with marketplace partners can lead to better collaboration and support. So, in closing, successfully managing multiple e-commerce marketplace requires a combination of number one, efficient processes, data-driven decision making, and strong partnerships. And by addressing these challenges and implementing best practices, businesses can maximize their sales potential and provide a seamless shopping experience for customers. And if you want a much more simplified process, removing all the headaches and the pain points, we'd like everyone who's joining this webinar or is watching right now to sign up and go to our website at Focal, in which our platform provides a streamlined all-in-one e-commerce management platform. We provide accounting. Our platform provides accounting, order management, inventory management, e-commerce automation, multi-channel inventory control, customer support, and CRM. Everything that you need to have a streamlined process in having multiple e-commerce marketplace accounts. And yeah, as you can see, we our platform can be integrated with multiple marketplaces that completely streamlines everything: ERP, accounting, inventory management, supplier management. We also have pre-sale support, post-sale support, CRM, and additional services such as bookkeeping and account management. And in terms of our software integrations, Amazon, eBay, Shopify, WooCommerce, which completely simplifies the whole process. Yeah, so if you're interested, we have a 14-day free trial, and I invite everybody to sign up and check out how our platform can solve all of these pain points and challenges that you might have. So yeah, so this is Dominic, and thank you so much for joining our webinar today. For more information, go to our website www.getfocalsoft.com. Have a nice day, everybody. Bye.